my crafty friends, it's Tina from the Scrap and Rabbit blog, and today I am going to share with you the goodie bags that I made for this meetup that I have coming up. I've mentioned before that I made 30 of them, and the theme for our meetup is fall or critters or fall critters, and so I picked both. I picked fall critters in the form of Halloween, since Halloween is a big holiday in the fall, and I love crafting Halloween stuff. And so I had so much fun making these bags, you guys, and I put a lot of attention to detail in each piece that I shoved in these little bags. And I'm so excited that I found Shondi's YouTube channel, because she's the lady who put together this simple yet oh so clever idea of just using a little bag to stuff with goodies and making little pockets in them to share with her crafty friends. And she does such an amazing job, and she's so creative, and so I'm so happy that she inspired me to do this, to give away to the 30 ladies that will be participating. Now, last time I went was about a year ago, and it was right before my crafty slump, and I had a great time, and I got to meet Jeanette Lane, and she was there, and she's so sweet and so talented, and all the ladies there. I just really had such a great time. And then shortly after that, my aunt passed away, and so I kind of went into a depression. She was this beautiful woman that meant the world to me, and we were very close, and so I had a really hard time, and I kind of struggled for a few months in a creative slump, and then I quit the design team that I was on, but now I'm back and I'm crafting, and I'm excited to get to meet up with these talented ladies again and get to share some crafty goodness. Okay, so here we go. This is what I made. So this is the flip bag, the stuffed bag, or there's so many different names out there. I think Shondi calls it her flip bags. And the original idea was to get one of these little bags and to flip up the bottom and to make a little pocket to stuff up with some goodies. Now, I could not find, when I wanted to start this, I didn't find the longer bags, and so this one, since I knew I had to make 30, I can't go crazy, you guys. These took long enough. This bag is about 6.5 inches, and so I thought if I flipped up the bottom, then that would really make them kind of miniature. So what I ended up doing was taking a piece of cardstock and making a pocket with my Cricut, and I embossed it. Isn't that cute? And this is with an embossing folder of, it's a Cricut embossing folder, and it's Cuttlebug, I mean, and it's got these little Halloween treats on there. And I love peanuts. If you guys know me, you know how much I love Snoopy since I was a little kid. And so I found this image on Google, and then I created it into an SVG, and then I did paper piece it, if you want to see that. So I put this on the front panel, and I did it with pop foam underneath, so if they wanted to, they could pull this off and use it on a card or something if they wanted to do that. I made this little paper clip. So I found this image of Woodstock, and I loaded him up to Design Space, and then I added a little ghost and Boo, and then I put him on a little banner. And I was going to paper piece a Woodstock, but it was so hard to make him tiny, and the little black outline was just really, really too intricate. And so I decided to go for the print and cut, and that turned out cute, I thought, and I put him on little purple or orange paper clips because I didn't have 30 of just one color, so I think I did 15 and 15. And the other thing here that you can see is this little Snoopy wizard, and so I printed him out and I colored him up, and I added him to this little stitch tag, and I add a little ribbon. Let's see, the front pocket here, let me go ahead and show you what's in there. Now, I don't have it stuffed full. I actually plan on putting some candy in the back, so the bag will be fuller than it is right now. But let me go ahead and unload this first pocket in the front to show you what I have in it. So I stamped and embossed this kitty with some higher, oh my gosh, what is that called? I just had the word, but this iridescent, okay, now I need to go get that powder so I can remember what the word. Okay, so this is some Stampin' Up! Hologram highlights. So holographic embossing powder. So I did that so they could use this for whatever they want. I showed on my last video these buttons that I made, and I took this image off of Google and I put a little starry background on there, and I cut out this little label and stamped it a wee bit wicked, and I added a little glittery spider on there. I made this tag, and this is an image from Google that I cut out, and I inked this up, and it's a nice little tag. This tag is a die from my creative time. This is a cut from one of my close to my heart Cricut cartridges. I can't remember if it's art. I think it's Artiste. I will add that on the video. I'll go look it up. And then I stamped this little spider and glittered him up, and I put 2 little rhinestones for the eyes, and then I inked up the edges. So this will fit perfect in a pocket letter, or you can use it for pretty much whatever you want. But you know, these ladies are all from a pocket letter group, so we like to do all kinds of crafty things. This kitty here is a stamp from Close to My Heart, and I got the frame again from one of my Close to My Heart Cricut cartridges, and I sprayed it with some liquid pearls, I think. Let me go look for that. It's the Perfect Pearls Mist. So that's what I sprayed the little frame with. And I also stamped the background with I think it was a Kaiser Craft stamp that had little distressed looking polka dots. And then I added some of, oh my gosh, where's my brain this morning? But my Crafter's Companion sparkle pen for the eyes and on the spider web, I think. No, I didn't do that on the spider web. I just did it with the eyes. So I was really happy. So keeping with my critters, my fall critters theme. And then I cut this out with my Cricut. And this is an SVG from SVG Cuts. It's a free one actually. So you can go on there if you have a cutting machine and grab the SVG. I really liked how this one cut out better than the one that I had on my Cricut Design Space. Okay, so that is the first pocket. So for the second pocket, the bigger one, let me pull these out. I die cut some of these feathers from my, oh my gosh, my mind is just blank, Spellbinders die. So I thought these were cute, and they kind of go with the theme, and with the black ravens and the crows, these kind of look like feathers from them. And then I did a YouTube video on my little doilies that I made. So I ran out of this black paper with the white polka dots, so I did do some with the gray tombstone paper. Let me see if I have a bigger one that I cut over here. So some of them will have this paper, and then some will have this paper in there. It's hard to do 30 of anything because you have to have a lot of supplies of one thing in order to make 30 of them. So there's that. I cut out these bookmarks with an Avery L die, and this is a cut from my Cricut, and I inked it up and I sparkled up the crow, and I added some ribbon, and I thought that this really turned out cute. So there's a little bookmark. I made some tags. This tag I cut, this one I cut from my Cricut. And then I just added the little hole reinforcer on there. And this paper is so cute. It's got kitties and skulls on them. So I thought that was kind of cute. And You could do whatever you want with that. Here's a piece of Julie netting cardstock. When I started these, they didn't really have a lot of Halloween stuff out, so I believe this was from last year. And I went to my local scrapbooking store and found this paper. And so I cut it, and it will fit exactly into a pocket letter, and it can be decorated however they want. And then I used a banner die for this paper that has these little bats on it. And it's kind of distressed looking. And then I had the bottom of it put together with that little paper clip. So on the inside, I do plan on putting more candy in here, but I did so far buy these caramel apple pops. I don't know if you've ever had these, but they are so good. I can't even keep them in the house. I had to hide them from my kids, and my daughter saw in my craft room, "Mom, can I eat some of these?" And I said, "No, these are for my crafty friends." So I have to go buy more candy. That was just the beginning of my Halloween splurge. And then the last thing, there's one more thing in here. I cut out this little rat die cut with my Cricut. And then I did put together this little envelope. I'm not going to open it up, but it's got some bling, it's got some stickers, it's got some felt pumpkins or apples and spiders, and some little spiders and cat punched out. And I just stuffed those in there. And so that's it. And like I said, I'm going to add more candy into these bags to get them a little bit fatter. So that is it, you guys. These are my goodie bags, and I really hope that the ladies enjoy them as much as I enjoyed making them. And I hope you like them. And last meetup, which was almost a year ago, I did a Halloween thing, and I made these little goodie bags. Let me see. I think I still have one left. I made these. I did a video on them. So I had made 30 of these, and I stuffed them with little candies. And so these took me quite a while to make, but I had a lot of fun making them. But this year I wanted to do something more, because these ladies, let me tell you, they are so generous, and I was just blown away by all the goodies that I came home with. So I did make 30, and if 30 people come, then they'll each get their goodie bag. But last time I think it was like 20 or 21, and I had leftovers of these, and so I sent them with my daughter to school to give to her friends. But anyways, I hope that you are inspired. I'm going to leave the link to Shondi's Favored Favors YouTube channel, where she shows you the idea of her first little flip bag that she made, where I got this idea. And so I will have that link down there below the video. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you're having fun crafting up some Halloween goodies like I have been. And then now I got to get to finishing my mini album that I'm making for the White Elephant giveaway. So we do the goodie bags for each other, but then we also do one, either a pocket letter or a flip book or a mini album, whatever you want to make, and it goes into a White Elephant game. And so I will be getting goodie bags from all the ladies, plus one special made thing. So I'm still working on that, and so I will do a video when I am done with that. I still have a lot of work to do on that, and this meetup is 1 week away, so hopefully I get plenty of time when I get back from Vegas this weekend, because yes, I'm going to Vegas with my hubby. Anyways, thank you so much again for watching. Have a wonderful day, and happy crafting. Bye!